The nexus between the Nigerian financial markets and entertainment industry came to the fore as panelists discussed the funding of the Nigerian entertainment industry. Issues raised at the panel session include the need for infrastructure, tax exemptions and waivers for entertainment practitioners, the viability of the industry, the need to curb piracy, and also effective structures put in place that will woo investors.
Apart from the fact that entertainment itself makes you want to keep living, no matter what you're going through, it's critical and important to all of us. Our lives will be very dry without the entertainment industry. And we owe it to them to keep that industry alive and healthy. Beyond that is that this is the single largest employer of labor after agriculture in Nigeria. And every day we're talking about the fact that Nigerians need jobs. This industry is relatively young and yet hardly supported from the organized private sector, hardly supported from the corporate finance industry, and yet able to employ over 1 million Nigerians, employs more, people than most other industries, and like I said, the only other industry that is ahead of them in terms of job creation is agriculture. Then we go further and remind ourselves that they promote our culture, the industry promotes tourism, the industry helps us to, a lot of us walk into other African countries and people get excited that we're Nigerians.
This industry is a risk industry. You have to look at it from that perspective. If you hit it right, you hit it big. Who knows? Oktoberfest might be the biggest video sale that can be possible in the future. The video is not making waves in the movies as it is, which is selling. And maybe we don't have enough cinemas to actually get people there. Maybe people don't understand that the cinemas are probably there for them to go and make that's why I see those new numbers. But the fact remains is that if you're looking at this industry, you have to look at it from the perspective of risk. So what's the quality of the producer? What's the quality of the production? What's the quality of the screenplay? Who is behind it? How can it be distributed? Like Bola said, let's understand issues around it. And in making those investments, you can invest in value chain companies. So you can say, you know what, if I 1, 2, 3, I'll fund the distribution of this thing. I'll fund the marketing and distribution. Or get the marketing and distribution, I'll fund the money to go and distribute it. Go and find the money to make the production. Or you would say, go and look for a marketing and distribution company, I'll fund the production. So you're taking not the holistic market risk, but you're segmenting it and giving that risk to somebody else. I think in that way, we'll be able to support the industry in a more prolific way.
In the film industry, they talk distribution, they talk waterfall, and in a properly done film, there are lots of agreements that it takes to put the film together. So before the formal financial industry can properly support the sector, we first need to invest in understanding it. And understanding it will come from spending time with people who are practitioners or learning formally. There are many things we don't want government in. We don't want government in business. But government has a responsibility to provide infrastructure. I think government can also encourage the private sector to participate in this industry, because that is where the growth will come from. In the same way, that government encourages people to take life insurance. If you take life insurance, the premium that you pay on your life insurance becomes deductible from your taxable income. I think government should do something similar for this industry. So if I invested in the industry and invested, ₦1 million, that ₦1 million should be deductible from, I shouldn't have to pay any tax on that. So you could use it as a way of minimizing your tax burden.
Distribution, there are different levels of distribution. There are some films that are made primarily for Nigerian market. There are some films that can do international. And when you make a film that can do international, you can do cinema distribution, that is one. And you can do television. And when you say television, you can sell rights in different territories and different continents, and you can make as much as, say, $20,000 to $50,000 in one continent. or from one platform. So there's a lot of money in this. We just need to really sit and decide who gets what and who is putting in what. And I believe that I would like to commend you on this initiative, because that is really the future. We on the creative side should really concentrate on being creative. Because by the time you combine, because I do practically everything. I'm the PR, I'm the one who looks for money, I'm the one who directs the film, and sometimes I even act in the film. And some of these things are very consuming. But when we have people like you in Thai who understand the big grammar of getting the money out, and we had what we know how to do best, I believe the Nigerian film industry will be a better place.
For me, I think for us, for this interaction that we're looking at to be useful, I think again from the point of view of the entertainment industry, very close to what he has said, I think they need to be better structured, come by way of companies that will be able to have records of what they have done in the past, because that is what a lot of finance people are looking at. Who are you? What have you done in the past? Because that's what they can leverage on in talking about how much financing they can advance to. So a lot of structure within the entertainment industry, I think, is also necessary.
The interplay between the private and public sector remains the pathway to transforming the landscape of the entertainment industry.